This car we built for Victory Series. I built it just to race with my dad's buddies. Bunch of old timers that like racing nostalgia superstock.
Right.
And that's what we're building this car here for. It's a 65 Plymouth Belvedere with 493 in it, naturally aspirated. Mod Man intake, a Mike Myers custom intake. Just pretty much a basic 13.5 to 1, mixed around 800 natural. That's about it. Dual 800 carburetors, 727. It's a foot brake car. Runs high 9s, low 10s consistently. We're hoping to be able to dial it in at a 975 this year.
That is a lot of car.
It's 3,400 and something pounds before I get in. I'm 236 pounds, so well, I bought it out of Texas. We've got to clean the under. The guy that painted got overspray all of this. I got clay bars. We'll actually wet sand and clean all that back where it's shiny again.
Nice.
It's filthy right now, but.
You said you got it out of Texas?
I bought it out of Southern Texas. Old guy that had owned it since the late 60s, he said, early 70s. He was the second owner of the car. He was getting out of racing, and I purchased it off of eBay. Bought it on a Monday night and went and picked it up on a Wednesday and was racing it on Friday. Decided that I wanted to make it my car.
Efficient man.
Yeah. I decided I wanted to make it my car. It was a baby blue. These are actually the old wheels that was on it. It didn't have, the trim was pretty rough and bumpers were rough. So I purchased pretty much everything. Disc brakes all the way around. Still has an 8 3/4 in it, but we're putting a Dana 60 that's laying over here under it. We'll be racing it here in 2 weeks in Eddyville, Iowa for the Victory Series first race.
Nice.
Like I said, it's come a long way. It's completely, everything has been new. We disassembled the car. We did brakes, suspension, put a roll cage in it, chromoly cage, interior, motor, trans. We said we're putting a Dana under the back of it. Fuel system's all new. It's a ladder bar car, old school build. See the stock suspension. Reason being is you cannot alter any of the front end underneath the car to run the nostalgia superstock. It's got to still remain factory style suspension. Outside of that, it's pretty basic. There's the real thing. Been painted 3 times is because whenever it launches at the track, we keep popping a dent in the driver's quarter panel. So what they did this time is they took all the paint off that quarter panel, they shrank the metal, and they put some reinforcement inside the quarter panel so it wouldn't flex it anymore. Being this class that we're in, you can only alter the suspension so much, so the car being an older 65 car, you can't chassis it, so it's going to flex. And with an old steel quarter from 65, it's got to have a a soft point somewhere, and It kept getting a dent in front of the wheel, and I hated it. I wanted a nice, smooth, straight car, and I didn't like the dent. So we repainted it again here recently, and turned out nice. It's just, we got to finish assembling it for next weekend, and we'll be ready to go. Very mild motor though, it's not too crazy. Like I said, about 800 horse.
That's going to be the quote that everyone keeps saying in the comments. It's a very mild motor, only 800 horsepower.
Mild, yeah, that's mild.
That is mild to today's standards. 800 horse isn't nothing.
The comment section.